Steve. Good weekend. Josh defended his title, and we had 4 other people on the undercard all winning. One defending his Commonwealth, one winning his Commonwealth, and 2 kids putting themselves in good positions. So this weekend we've got a similar scenario. We've got our own show in Ellesmere Port, which we're going to talk about, and we've also got Scott Fitzgerald challenging for the British Super Welterweight title.
Yeah, it was a good weekend last week, and you know he's hard to better nights like that, and really that's what we do it for. And it was enjoyable. But as they say, last week's news is this week's fish and chip paper, isn't it? So we crack on like we do here. And Saturday in Newcastle, live on Sky, we've got Scott Fitzgerald fighting Cheeseman for the British title, which is a big thing, and hopefully kickstart Scott's career, because after beating Fowler had a little bit of a niggle, and you know, he got put back at hold and he should have been on fire then. So expecting a good performance from Scott.
Will he be your first British champion for about 3 or 4 years?
It'll be for a while. I wouldn't know how long it is, but I'm hoping, you know, like Scott this month, then we've got Liam Taylor the month afterwards, and then we've got Reece Mould mandated. So we're just going to start a roll. I did say that once I had 4 champions in one go, and I want to get more, and so my aim is for the end of 2020 to have had 5 British champions at one time. So that's what we're going for there. But going back to Scott, I mean, I've texted Eddie Hearn today. I mean, I've said, look, this could be the new Josh Warrington here. You've got to look after him, because obviously we expect him to beat Cheeseman, which isn't a given because he's a good fighter and durable. So it's going to be a tough fight for Scott, but I think he'll come through. But he's done 490 tickets, and he could have done more. That's all he's got. So the Preston Nobbers, as they call them, will be making some atmosphere up in Newcastle for Scott. And Eddie's got to look at promoting him in Preston and around that area, because eventually he'll sell that ground out. You know what I mean? He's fought there once. I did a show with Scott at the Guildhall, which holds 1,400, and we sold it out. But since then, you know what I mean? His popularity is growing, and there's not people like Josh Warrington about, so he's got to look after him. Yeah.
When he fought Fowler, didn't he take 1,000 there?
Don't know exactly, but he had a good following in Liverpool. I mean, he's fought in Liverpool and Manchester and done well. But you know, I went to the football ground with him not so long ago, and it's similar when you take Josh to Leeds. You know, everyone wants a piece of him, and hopefully a good performance on Saturday moves Scott into the limelight, and that's what we're looking forward to. But also, we've got our own show. Ellesmere Port, the sports village.
You've got all local lads on. The 3 main support bouts on there are all from that area, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a nightmare, the show. It's a brand new venue. Never worked there before, and there was issues with the lights. You know, when they'd made the thing, they've only done it so one light comes on and off for the whole hall, so you can't do what you want to do, and you do it every other venue. They've not got the 3-phase in there, which you'd have, so we've had to hire a generator. We've had to put special lighting in so that the bleacher seats are lit and people won't be falling over. So you know, there's a big production going into it, and it's a good show. But you know, quickly we've lost Sean Hughes from it, who had an injured rib, Nathan Koalas, who damaged his ankle running, Dexter Mikazu, who was making his pro debut and his medicals haven't gone through in time, Colin Dazer, his wrist, Cameron Arfenny only his shoulder a couple of days ago and pulled out. So you know, we've had a bit of a nightmare with it, but you know, we've still got 5 fights. We've got a big heavyweight, Kamil Solowski, Polish Gatlin Devon, who's always in exciting fights fighting. We've got Jake.
A few times, hasn't he?
Yeah, we've got Jake Barton. First fight for VIP, but he's already 2-0, ex-kickboxer, so they're always exciting. Local kid Matty Fagan fighting Lee Hallett, who's not got a great record, but always comes from a go, and he beat Harley Ben, as you say, so he comes and has a go, and he's coming up the night before, weighing in and staying in the hotel, so that'll be novel for him.
That's an 8-rounder, isn't it?
That's an 8-rounder, yeah. And then in between Matty, we're going to put Masha Dodds on, He's a local favourite in the area, and he needs this win against Ibrahim Rias, who always tries to get the big fight with Fazza on the 23rd of November. So it's a big thing for Masha. And then obviously the main event, Mason Cartwright v the unbeaten Danny Ball for the WBC International Silver. So you know, it is a big thing, this WBC, and I think once Mason wins, and it ain't a forgiven because Danny Ball's never been beat, and we've seen what happened with Jack Flatley.
You just don't know, he's an unknown quantity, isn't
That's right, yeah.
Done everything right, so...
Yeah, he's going to have to be on his game, and I think this again, as we talked about with Scott kick-starting it, you know, he's a big ticket seller himself, Mason, obviously not in the league of Scott, but he does very well, you know. I think he sold about 400 for this show at home, and the likes of, shall we say, Conor Ben, who we've been asked for before and we've accepted, but he's not come back and never gone, might want to fight him because there's a WBC silver title on the line. So the idea of this one is not just to get Mason's fighting at home, it's to get him a WBC belt to kick him on, and hopefully the TV promoters will look at him, because he was unlucky in his last title fight, which was on one of Josh's cards at Ellen Road. You know, he was winning the fight, and then the cutlet ruled him out, and then nothing else happened with him. So we've had to dig in. We've dug in. We've got this now. He needs to perform, and then we all move on. And then it's all the week after, so there's no stopping. But yeah, let's crack on with this one.
All right, see you later, mate.
Thank you. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.